Close Reds manager Jim Riggleman discusses the Reds stranding 10 runners on base. Matt Harvey's start and Wandy Peralta struggles in a 3-2 loss to the Pittsburgh Pirates on Friday. Enquirer, Bobby Nightingale-Pittsburgh. After all the measures to speed up the pace of Major League Baseball games, there's a new concern throughout the sport. There are a lot fewer fans in the stands. Attendance across baseball is down by more than 6% from this point last year, according to Stats LLC. The Wall Street Journal reports MLB hasn't seen an attendance drop of more than 6.7% in a single season since 1995, which followed the player strike that canceled the 1994 World Series. The Reds are averaging 18,746 fans in their 34 home games at Great American Ballpark, a decline of about 15%, or 3,318 fans per game, from the same point last year. More fans usually attend games in the summer, but if attendance remains at the current pace, it would be the team's lowest season total since 1984. Based on average attendance, the Reds have the 6th lowest mark in MLB. They are ahead of Pittsburgh, Chicago White Sox, Oakland, Tampa Bay and Miami. Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred cited the weather for the low attendance numbers at the start of the season, which caused 36 games to be postponed. But he told reporters, including the Wall Street Journal, that it could be more than that. "We are concerned there's something to it more than weather," Manfred said. Some of the main theories for the attendance decline include less competitive teams, more expensive ticket prices, the surge of strikeouts that limits balls in play, the length of games, and that baseball doesn't have as many popular players. Entering Saturday, 6 teams were on track to lose at least 100 games: the Reds, White Sox, Orioles, Royals, Rangers and Marlins. "It's kind of the process you almost have to go through," Reds manager Jim Riggleman said of teams rebuilding. Riggleman noted the Giants were one of the few franchises that avoided a bigger rebuild throughout the last decade. "In smaller markets, winning usually is the driving force behind attendance numbers, but is there a bigger issue?" Reds reliever Jared Hughes noted there's a difference in how apparel companies market stars in the NBA and NFL compared to baseball. "Basketball shoes are such a common thing," Hughes said. "People wear them to school. You can't really wear baseball cleats to school. But I do think apparel companies are doing an outstanding job in basketball." Earlier this year, ESPN released its annual World Fame 100 list, which ranks the most popular athletes in the world. It's based on endorsement dollars, social media followers and an athlete's search score, measuring how often a player is searched online. It had 0 MLB players. "It's kind of surprising," Reds second baseman Scooter Gennett said. "You think Derek Jeter, A.A. Rod, Alex Rodriguez, Mike Trout or Bryce Harper wouldn't be on that list is kind of crazy to me. You see them on commercials and, obviously, baseball people watch MLB Network and SportsCenter. For some of the biggest names in sports, soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo topped ESPN's list, followed by LeBron James. Their advertising campaigns are everywhere. They have their faces on the walls of stores or billboards. That's not the case for the top players in baseball. I think that's just how it is for some reason," Gennett said. "Baseball players don't get the attention. I don't know why, because in a sense, we're out there more than those guys. We're on TV more." Gennett thought last year's Players' Weekend was a step in the right direction toward engaging fans, which included nicknames on the back of jerseys. In the NBA, players can make headlines through what they wear walking into an arena or their attire in post-game press conferences. "I think that's where other sports have adapted in a sense," Gennett said. "They wear whatever they want. They get all of these neon colors. You're starting to see all those things are catching people's eyes. The younger crowd, that's what they like. I think that's where sports are going in general, and maybe baseball is just maybe a little more old school and maybe just behind the curve in a sense. I think that we're on our way to figuring those things out because ultimately, we're deserving of the attention as well."